Bitcoin is currently sitting at $107,000. It's May 28th, 2025, and this is your daily market news and analysis. What we can see from Bitcoin is it is now clearly in an uptrend, and every single leg higher, it does the same sort of thing of we were in a downtrend, you break up, you kind of chop here for a little bit, and you just staircase your way higher, chop for a little bit, move higher, chop for a little bit, move higher, chop for a little bit again. The interesting thing today, though, is Bitcoin has pulled back, and as of right now, as of the time of recording, Ethereum has not, which bodes very, very well for Bitcoin dominance. My theory is Bitcoin dominance is working on the opposite of accumulation. Accumulation is a bottoming structure. This is why April 7th, 2025, I was so certain that the bottom was in, because of Wyckoff accumulation. And of course, this is the textbook. You get your selling climax, your secondary test, which goes lower, and your spring, which goes lower. That's what Bitcoin did in April. We can see that here: selling climax, secondary test, spring, which goes lower. That is textbook Wyckoff accumulation. But the opposite of accumulation is distribution. And when we look at Bitcoin dominance, in my opinion, that's what it's working on. You have your buying climax, the up thrust, which goes higher, the UTAD, which goes higher than the up thrust. That is textbook Wyckoff distribution. And of course, this is the textbook schematic. Buying climax, up thrust goes higher, UTAD goes even higher. You have your first big plunge, you retrace to the 618, and then you start to roll over to make a lower low. In my opinion, this is exactly where Bitcoin dominance is. We had our first big plunge, we retraced to the 702. We can clearly see that this is a massive resistance point, and on the daily we have made a lower low as far as a daily body goes, even though we didn't technically wick lower. I count the bodies. You can see that this has way more strength as of the time of recording right now than it did over here. What I want to see for confirmation is getting to 62%. That would be confirmation that, hey, distribution is in and we can start the next phase of things. And the next phase of things, in all likelihood, that's going to mean Ethereum getting to 3,300. That's what it's going to take to do that. And that could kick off what everyone was waiting for. I would argue what everyone has already been shaken out of and no longer is interested in. That's how it always goes. But the important thing, though, is what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me for more, you savages.